Hello, I'm EJ from Fat Ash Barbecue. Welcome to the Buckhead Hunting Show. Today we're going to cook up some fried backstrap taken this year here in Texas. Alright, today we're cooking some whitetail backstrap. This deer itself was collected here in Texas. Got the backstrap cut up right there. My wife processed it for myself, and we cut it up into strips. It was collected this year fall 2011 out in West Texas. We're gonna chicken fry it using a nice egg batter. It's gonna come out great. All right, so we got a propane burner here. This isn't the type you use to fry turkeys with. It's a little higher. This is a wok cooker. What I like about them is you can put a frying pan in there just like that, so you can cook with. You want your flame not too high. You're not gonna cook with too much heat, just like if you were cooking inside on your oven. We're gonna add a little bit of cooking oil. It doesn't matter, it could be peanut, canola, really doesn't matter, vegetable oil. I like the flavor of peanut. If you have friends that might be allergic to peanut oil, another good alternative is cottonseed oil. It's kind of a little harder to find, but it's got the flavor of peanut oil. It's got a high flash point just like peanut oil, but people with allergies can still have it. Alright, so we're going to preheat the oil. You don't want to get it too hot. Good way to test the oil to make sure it's ready, get one frozen French fry and drop it in there. If you get the bubbles around it, when it starts to float, it'll be ready. If it's too hot and you drop it in there, it'll start splattering everywhere. If you get too hot outdoors, you have the possibility of your oil flowing over, getting on the flame. That's where a lot of people get the fires when they fry their turkeys. All right, we got 2 cups of flour here, just all-purpose flour, and you're gonna use just a regular seasoning. Nothing overpowering, something that's salt and pepper like. I use Nature Seasoning by Morton. Just basically is a season-all. You could use something a little stronger, but with venison, I like to taste the venison, so we're not using anything too strong. You just keep adding. There's no amount, you just keep adding. And what you can do to tell when it's where you like it, you close the bag up, mix it all up. You can generally tell that there's a good pepperness to it. Go ahead, get your finger in there, taste it, and you'll know when it's ready. We're gonna do a simple chicken fry batter here today. First thing you do is you get 4 eggs, break them, drop them in there. Once you get the eggs dropped in, you get a little hand whisk and break up those yolks. You don't have to get too thorough. It's not like you're making an omelet. Just get it up in there. After that, you want to get yourself about 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup of milk. You don't have to be precise. But just enough to give it a good batter. If you're cooking a lot more, use about double the eggs. If you're not cooking as much, you can probably cut it off. You want that consistency where the egg still falls off the whisk. 2 pounds of flour with our Nature Season mixed in. Once you mix it around, get and go. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take the venison, drop it all in the batter, get a couple pieces at a time, put them in here, shake it up. From here, it's gonna go straight to the fryer. It's gonna be a quick process. It's not gonna take that long to cook. When it comes out, it's gonna be good. As you know, in Texas, we generally like everything chicken fried anyway. So what a better way to do this than some chicken fried backstrap. All right, whenever we process our deer or any kind of wild game, we like putting in these freezer safe bags. And it's basically a vacuum sealed bag that helps keep the meat from getting any freezer burn while it's in the ice box. This was processed about a month and a half ago, and it's gonna be just as fresh as the day we got it. What we usually do is just open it up, get the backstrap itself, and dump everything in the batter, blood and all. Shouldn't be too much blood left in there. That gives us an idea if we have enough batter. If not, you could have made a little more. Get your hands in there, get it all up in there, and it is ready to go. All right, once you got your meat in the batter, take it out a couple pieces at a time. Throw it in your flour and seasoning mix. Close it up, and shake it up. Once you have it all shaken up, it is ready to go straight in the fryer. What I usually do is put it on a plate first so I get everything I'm getting ready. That's exactly how they make chicken fried steak strips at your steakhouses here in Texas. Once you have everything battered up, you're going to come in here, just drop it in. You see a little bit of sizzle. It's going to take a few minutes on each side. With any kind of wild game, you want to cook it to an internal temperature of 165. These are thin enough, so we're not going to have to worry about that. You're looking basically for color. It's not going to take that long. You just keep flipping them. And I like to do them about 3 or 4 minutes on each side, and that's going to be done. If you're cooking it in a deep fryer, which is the way I would do it at my house, inside the kitchen, you would drop it in the deep fryer, drop it down. When the meat starts floating to the top of the deep fryer, that means it's done. But since we're pan frying, you got to do a little more with time. It's not going to take that much longer. This is exactly the same technique that we used to use to pan fry our fish after we went fishing, camping. And I'm a firm believer that everything tastes better when it's cooked outdoors. Whenever we're pan frying, we're really looking for that color right there. Lets us know it's done. Best thing about backstrap, you can bite right through it. Now it's good.
Oh my God, that smells good. I was just back there in the woods, hanging out, and this smell just drew me in. What is this?
It's fried backstrap. Try some.
Oh my God, that's delicious. And it's freaking hot. Well, on behalf of Buckhead Hunting, I'd like to say thank you again. This was awesome. The backstrap was great. Your directions were great. Tell us about your website.
All right, you can find us at fatashbarbecue.com or also at facebook.com/fatashbarbecue.
Okay, man, I appreciate it, and thanks again.
No problem.
I'm up here. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. Buckheadhunting.com. You can see more videos, including Hector's, and see you next time.